What's up? alexy1 here playing Tut, and this guy is really strong. Really strong. I played this guy before in the King's Indian and well, King's Gambit that is, and I got crushed. I really got owned. So let's try something else. I think he'll go d6. This is a theoretical line, although I think taking on c3 isn't good. I think bishop g4 is the move. I don't know. Let's just foul on this. What's this? The guy makes some moves which are really unpredictable, which is somewhat odd, but yeah. I don't know. He probably just is super good. But you never know. Because the guy who was... there's a game by me against Multicast, and the guy was outed as a cheater, which sucks. Where people said that it was Carlson, but it's not. ICC's confirmed that, so that's kind of disappointing. And although we didn't play with a GM tag, everyone was seemingly convinced it was Carlson. So if you haven't seen that game, check it out. It's a pretty interesting game. I think I'll go... Oh, D takes. That's interesting. I think I'll go King H1. Makes a lot of sense. Because we want to go F4. Okay. Now we're... we want to take on F6, obviously. But yeah, so that guy played really strange, and yeah, he was outed. I'm definitely not saying this guy is a cheater. Definitely not. But the guy is super strong, and yeah, I usually believe in the good of people, which seems somewhat funky, but yeah. I'm really hating this position, by the way, because we're a pawn down. He has a G file to work with, and yeah, we're just doing not so great here. He has the bishop pair. The one thing we have is a nice square on f5, but if we take on e6, he's gonna take back with the pawn, and that plus will go away as well. I don't know what's the weather like where you're watching, but in Holland, at the moment it's 35 degrees Celsius, which is huge. If we didn't take, then the bishop would enter our position, and that sucks. So yeah, but yeah, it is super hot here, and I have a fan on my in my room, but if I turn it on, you'll never hear me talk. It's like super loud. So yeah, back to the game. I'm rambling on about stuff that's not important. How is he going rook b4 and then rook b8? I don't understand. But yeah, hey. Oh, baby. Yeah, like I said, this guy is not a cheater. He's just really good. And you can see that by mistakes like that. I'm trying to transpose into something of a better ending, which I think we've managed. If e5 we can take, so I can pre-move this. Okay. Yeah, this guy's just really good. Let's get behind the pawn. But yeah, it's insanely hot here, and I have my headset on, and it's just, I mean, I'm sweating like crazy. Yeah, this is still a draw. Well, maybe not now. He could take there. Yeah, probably still is a draw. Most definitely. Yeah, I think I'll just offer a draw and be done with it. Jeez. Okay.
Draw.
What the hell is this guy doing? I hope he oversteps. This is somewhat pathetic. Maybe I could have cut off his king. Yeah. Oops. Let's have a look. So yeah, this line we've played a bunch of times, and he went for this d6 line, which is fine. But after c3, I think you should go bishop g4 here. Actually, pretty sure that the main line is this, or am I mistaken? I might be mistaken. I don't know. This feels natural, because now we're giving him a doubled pawn around his king, and that would be good for us. But we are a pawn down. We have a nice pawn to attack there. But yeah, our king side is open. If, for instance, bishop h3 here, then there'd probably be some problems around f6. Although it seems like it's okay still. For instance, if we take here with the knight, rook takes g2, and rook g7, and he just holds. Even though this seems to win, bishop g2 is just good for him. So, how is this good, by the way? Oh, and then he can take on f3. Yeah, this is actually a nice little line. And just winning, probably. Anyways, so bishop h3 was a move. He went 95, which is safe. And now I wanted to go f4, but this move is wrong. I should take this bishop, because otherwise it's coming to d4, and that's annoying. Almost as annoying as the heat is here. Anyways, b5, queen d3. We're doing bad here. We've only got 1+, and that's well, 2. This square and this pawn. But we are a pawn down, so queen e2 takes, b takes, g3. Yeah, I was afraid of some g-line problems, and also I just wanted to maybe in the future play some sort of f4. But mostly I was afraid of something like rook g8 and then taking on e3. So this is a bit prophylactic. Queen d7. Yeah, now I have to take, I think. Well, it seems like I don't. The engine says I don't. I was afraid of something like taking here, or bishop g4, I think. I'm not really sure what I was afraid of, to be fair. But yeah, I think it's just time to take. Oh, we had just rook takes c5 here. That sucks. Easy peasy. Yeah, although the two rooks are worth a lot, this should be holdable. Should well be holdable. This is a nice move. Wow. That's a pretty sick move. So if he takes here, we have this in between move. So that's good for us. And if he takes here, we have this is to defend, and then we're gonna take this. So that was a pretty sick move as well. So that's in this line. And then this, and if rook d2, then knight g4, and if h5, then knight takes c5. Yeah, I didn't see rook takes c5, so that's okay. a3 has to go back. And now this is a nice little twist. But yeah, I didn't respond accordingly. I took immediately back, and that's not the best. Although it seems like it's still a very good ending. This f5 takes rook 66. It feels like it should be a very, very good ending. But I think I went astray around here. Oh, that's a bad move. Yeah, I thought so during the game as well. I just need to keep my king on g2, and if it goes rook a2, then we can probably go to f4 somewhat. And yeah, the added benefit is if he goes rook f1, we have rook takes a2 defending. So it's a good idea to keep the pawn on f2. By the way, usually in such a position, like for instance, I'm just making some moves, yeah. If I go f4 here, well, it still might win actually. But what I was trying to say is this king has to stay on g2 or h2. Because if it, for instance, I'm gonna make a stupid move, h6. I don't know. Maybe it's not stupid. If I, for instance, go king g3, then rook g1 wins. h3 same. F3 same. If king f2, he has the nice rook h1 with the idea of taking. So it's in such an ending, the king usually has to stick to these two squares or has to stay in front of his pawns, like I did here. And it feels like this should win, but this is a bad move, it seems. King g5, so if rook g1 now, we can take and go to f6. That's the point. So my f6 is bad due to that. And if he doesn't go rook g1, then we can just go g4 ourselves. If h5 we're gonna take, and then this. That might actually be a plan, but still this is pretty hard for him. I'm not really 100% sure about this ending. It is a six-piece ending, so you could find a table base about this and just find out exactly if it's winning or not. Let me know if you do. I'm pretty interested. But yeah, I have a feeling this might be a draw actually. With the king being cut off and the f and the h. I don't know. But f6 kind of blows it, because now we don't have a safe square for our king anymore. And here on out, it's just a draw. And yeah, there might have been a win somewhere here. Around here, rook e4 probably. But 13 seconds, you know. Because keep it... the king can't cross this line now. So we can just go king g5. h5, king h6, king g6, h6, etc. And then we can move up, and then you can go to g8, I think. But I think the ideal is of cutting the king off around the 5th. So in this case the d file. But this might win. I'm not sure as well about this. Anyways, I was going for a draw here as quickly as possible, and I saw this one. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.